doing a little better than yesterday when I was traveling and really couldn't talk to you the way I wanted to. I was really concerned about Dow 24,247. I had my alert set that if it dipped below that to let me know, and it did. So I wanted to share with you that key level had been severely passed. I think it went as low as 24,000. So it went quite a bit lower, 24,000, at least 100 points lower than the 24,247. So I was quite concerned, but it fortunately closed back above that level, closed at 24,252, 5 points below the level I was looking at. So it's sort of anybody's guess. Will it hold that level or will it not? At this point, considering the overall weakness, I think, over the last month, my bet is that we're overdue really for that correction. How bad will that correction be? I don't know. I would put my assessment of the market as a hold at this point. I wouldn't be adding, I wouldn't be selling, I'd be holding. But if it dipped 100 points below that 24,247 mark, I might even consider reducing my exposure to the market. So, that's just me. You do what you like. But let's take a look at the charts just so that we can see together what I'm talking about. And I'm just not spouting out numbers. So let me share screen. Okay, let's go to the Dow chart. Let me refresh this. Okay, so the Dow is currently up 40, which is very good. 24,293, about 50 points better than my 24,247 level. So that's a very good sign. Notice the candle that shows today's trading is green, but barely green. It's basically a doji at this point. But yesterday was a disaster, very big red candle. The chart doesn't look very good. As you can see, we did take out this low of May 29th. That low being at 24,247. So intraday low yesterday was 24,084. So we took it out, and we took it out rather substantially. So that worries me. Also, technicians are worried because the Dow is trading below some key moving averages for the first time in 2 years. So that's another concern. But to be honest with you, I don't pay attention to moving averages. I think that basically they mean very little, especially simple moving averages. Exponential moving averages, maybe I pay a little more attention to, but if it trades below the 50-day moving average, above the 50-day moving average, I think you get very little information. I think there are certain key turning points in the chart with relative highs and lows that are much more significant. So if you notice, we going back to May 3rd, we made a low, and then we made a higher low on May 29th, which was a good sign. I was hoping we continue that channel with another higher low, and that would have been a beautiful channel setup for showing further strength. However, this low is a lower low, and to me that portends of a change of direction. So what I would suspect is that we will get a lower high. The next high will be lower than the one on June 11th, which was 25,402. That's another key level now. 25,402 is a level which, if taken out, will show great strength, and I'm sure we will make new all-time highs. But if we put in a high, maybe at around the somewhere below that, somewhere below the 25,402, maybe 25,000 even, a lower high going forward, and then we pass this low, I would be selling significant amount of stock. So what I don't want to see is successive lower lows and lower highs. That is not a good thing. In my mind, we already have a trend reversal. The nice channel that was being set up right in here has been taken out. So that channel is out. That trend line has been broken. So it's a question of, it's a question of what does the Dow do next? And really, I don't have strong feelings, but I'm leaning slightly negative at this point. So my recommendation would be not to add anything at this point, not to sell anything at this point, but wait and see. Now let's look at baseball. Baseball is another story. I don't think there's much to look and see or wait. There's no lines to cross, no numbers that are significant. The main numbers in baseball are the overall percent that the teams are winning at. And that tells the story with the New York Yankees winning at a 671 clip. After 75 games played, they have a 51-25 record, which is best in baseball. They finally got back on the winning track after losing to Tampa Bay a couple in a row. Was it 2 or 3 in a row? I lose track. They did beat Philadelphia 4-2 last night, so what else is new? And the Mets lost again. Again, what else is new? So the Mets finding it very, very difficult to win a game. They have lost now, I believe, 7 in a row, something like that. Let's take a look. The Mets have lost, yes, 7 in a row. Out of their last 10, they were 3-7. The hottest team in baseball right now, based on winning streaks, let's see, Tampa Bay has 4 in a row. Just glancing down here, Miami Marlins has 3 in a row, not bad. The Miami Marlins. St. Louis Cardinals, 3 in a row, and the Dodgers match Tampa Bay with 4 in a row. So heating up are the LA Dodgers, 7-3 over the last 10 games. Tampa Bay Rays, I think they're 6-4 over the last 10 games. But these are teams that are a little bit hot right now. Tampa Bay is more or less following my pitching paradigm idea. I think Mickey Callaway would be smart to take a look at my open letter that I published on YouTube a while back. Maybe I'll tweet him again to please go and take a look at that letter. If not, maybe I'll send it to Sandy Alderson, go over his head. What do you guys think? I'm going to come back to letting you look at Dr. J. We're going to stop screen share here. And we're going to wrap up in a minute or two. Okay, things have been kind of hectic for me. Just having retired, just having moved into a new home, a lot of construction going on, living amongst trees for the first time in a while, and that means I'm taking Zyrtec on a daily basis to quit sneezing. So it's an adjustment. I'm retiring as of the summer, so I'll be able to devote more time and to perfect this particular segment of Dr. J at 11. I hope that we really can smooth out the technical wrinkles, that we can get interesting guests going forward. And I look forward to talking to you on a regular basis. In the meanwhile, In the meanwhile, in between time, we're getting to know each other, and for that I'm grateful. It's nice to get to know people, whether it's online or in person. Again, I want this to be variety talk so that we don't just talk baseball, we don't just talk Mets, we don't just talk Jets, we don't just talk sports, we don't just talk stocks. We could talk anything, anything at all. So if we have an interesting guest, we'll let the guest dictate the conversation. Adios, amigos. Look forward to tomorrow. Hasta mañana. I'm going to stop the broadcast now. Take care. Bye bye.